Girl Who Waited. Chapter 14. The Arrival of Change. Years had passed, and Niyati had grown into a strong, independent woman. Her company thrived, her MBA success had translated into innovative business strategies, and she had become the pillar of her reality, her family. Every step of her journey had been marked by persistence, sleepless nights, and quiet sacrifices. Yet, despite her achievements, one constant challenge remained: her father. Every often he would gently nudge her about marriage, worried she was dedicating her life to work and responsibilities. Niyati, you have done so much for us. Maybe it's time to think about yourself too. He would say with a hesitant smile, his eyes filled with both pride and concern. But Niyati always waved off his suggestion with a soft laugh, hiding her ache behind her confident demeanor. Deep inside, she knew her family and her company needed her focus more than anything else. Love and marriage was luxury that she could not prioritize yet. These were still dreams to fulfill, promises to keep, and people depending on her. Sometimes, in the quiet of the night, when the city outside fell asleep, she would find herself staring out of the window, watching the twinkling lights, thinking about how far she had come. Life had changed her so much, and yet some corner of her heart still felt untouched, waiting. But also, she always brushed these thoughts away and reminded herself, not now. One busy Monday morning, the office was bustling with energy. The hum of conversations, the clicking of keywords, and the aroma of healthy brewed coffee filled the air. Niyati was in her conference room conducting interviews for new employees. Her leadership was now admired by many. She was firm but fair, disciplined yet kind. Candidates observed, listened, and looked careful notes, ensuring the person she hired would fit into the culture she had worked out to build: respectful, talented, and eager to contribute. For Niyati, work was not just a routine, it was her art, her creation, her legacy. Then he walked in, a young man, confident yet unassuming, with a spark in his eyes and a charm that drew people effortlessly. He carried himself with a quiet energy and made people notice without trying. As he introduced himself, his voice was calm yet magnetic. His knowledge and enthusiasm were evident. He spoke with clarity, confidence, and a subtle humor that immediately won over the team. Whispers of approval passed between the colleagues. Small approvals turning small smiles exchanged across the table, but Niyati remained thoughtful. She had learned long ago that first impression was not enough. She observed him closely, analyzing not just his skills but his attitude, his humility, and his ability to handle pressure. Her team looked to her for the final decision, and for a moment all eyes were on her. I appreciate your passion and knowledge, Niyati said calmly, her sharp mind still evaluating. We will let you know after some time about our decision. The young man smiled politely, sensing her reserved but intrigued demeanor. Thank you, ma'am, he said gently before leaving the room, his confidence lingering behind a quiet echo. As the door closed, Niyati leaned back in her chair, thinking there was something different about him. Not just his talent, but the energy he brought into the room. It was not something she could explain, but it was there, like a ripple in a still water. She didn't yet know how much he would impact her life, both at work and beyond. But a small flicker of interest stirred in her chest. For now, she pushed her thoughts away. Work came first, always. Family responsibilities, business, challenges, and her own silent heartaches left her no space for distractions. Yet deep down, Niyati wondered sometimes. Life had a way of introducing the unexpected exactly when you thought you were ready for nothing like this. And perhaps, just perhaps, this young man was the beginning of something new in her carefully structured world, a gentle breeze that hinted at change knocking softly at the door of her heart. If you like this story, please do like, share, and subscribe my channel. If you want your story to be heard in our voice, please do share your story in the comment box. Thank you.